こんにちは。私の名前は中野Kylieです。Hi, my name is Kylie Nakano. I'm a kindergarten dual language Japanese teacher at Hahayoni Elementary School. I received the 2025 Milken Teacher of Promise Award. Our school is part of the Kaiser Complex, which is one of 7 school complexes in the world that offer K through 12 international baccalaureate programs. As an authorized IB school, we use concept-based learning to help students deepen their understanding of all subjects. Such as when we talk about the weather in class, we're not just talking about, today's sunny, today's rainy, but we're also discussing about, how do you dress for when it's sunny? How do you dress for when it's rainy? Why is it so different? And how does it affect you? How does it affect your family? And how does it affect everyone? Hahayoni Elementary School is one of the only Hawaii State Department of Education schools that offer a dual language instruction, also known as DLI, class in Japanese. The program started in 2019, which was led by Dr. Sharon Fukuyama in a 3rd grade classroom, which then transitioned in 2021 to a kindergarten classroom. And this year we offer the dual language classes from kindergarten all the way through 5th grade. A challenge that I faced was that my students were struggling with reading and I needed to incorporate the Japanese into my instruction. Looking at my iReady data, I noticed that only 20% of my students were on grade level. One thing that I do is called the duolingual approach. One thing that I use is gestures. When I'm talking to the students using English and Japanese, I will use gestures and have them guess what they think I'm saying. So sometimes I'll say, hasami de kirimasu. Hasami, what do you think hasami is? And they'll tell me, it's scissors, you're using scissors. Okay, so hasami de kirimasu, that means you have to cut it with your scissors. Another thing that I do to support my Japanese language with my students is by using songs. So every morning when we're doing our morning meeting, we'll sing a weather song together, but it's in Japanese. So the students will sing along with me saying, Donna tenki, kyou wa donna tenki, hare kana. And that's where I'll use the gestures and say, hare, what do you think hare means? And they're like, it's sunny. Ame kana, ame is rainy. Kumori kana, that's when it's cloudy. And then yuki kana, then that's snowy. Kyou wa donna tenki. And they'll be like, how is the weather today? Kyou no tenki wa dou desu ka? And then they'll go outside, come back, and because they know the song, then they'll say, hare desu, today is sunny. Another thing that I do is not only with just the reading, but also with the math is also in Japanese. So using the iReady math lessons, I'll scaffold the lessons by the first lesson is just all in English, understanding the vocabulary. So we learn about up and below, above, below. Then the next 2-3 lessons, we'll work on saying it in Japanese. So they'll say it with me, ue, shita, and they'll do the hand motions, the gestures with me. And then by the end of the session actually, like maybe session 4 or 5, I'll have them repeat it to me and look at their paper and say, this is ue, repeat after me, ue, this one is shita, what do you think it is? And they'll be able to respond to me, this is ue, this is shita. One last thing that I do is communication with the parents. In my weekly posts, this year I've started to incorporate more of the Japanese and asking the parents, hey, have you practiced saying ohayo gozaimasu today? Practice with your child saying ohayo gozaimasu, which means good morning. And then the next week I'll change up the word and say, have you practiced saying arigatou gozaimasu or arigato? Arigato means thank you, so practice saying thank you with your child. By using the duolingual approach, iReady reading assessment data showed significant growth. My students at the start of the year were in the 20% at grade level, and by the end of the year, they're all at 100% at grade level. It's amazing to see my students grow in both English and in Japanese, as my classes, I would say 90% have no Japanese background. So seeing them improve in English and in Japanese is so amazing. I even had a few students who they started with no Japanese experience, and by the end of the year, their parents were telling me, they're reading off of the Japanese menu now. Their Japanese has gotten so much better. They're trying to conversate with me in Japanese without even sometimes knowing what they're saying, but they're still trying to use that Japanese language. One advice that I like to give is give yourself grace and be okay with making mistakes. As being a new teacher, I give myself a lot of grace of trying new things with the students. If it doesn't work the first time, try again. If it still doesn't work, keep trying it again. The more that I try it again, then maybe the better it'll get. And if it doesn't work, then just do something different. It's okay. It's okay to give yourself that grace, and always letting the students know that I make mistakes, you make mistakes. Let's just make mistakes together so that we can all grow together. Everyone a leader, everyone a learner. We is greater than me. みんな頑張ろう! Let's all do our best.